So today we will study transcendental wisdom. So this word is a religious word. So you may not know the meaning, but later I'll explain. So before explanation of transcendent wisdom, I'll explain intellectual perception. This is a Buddhism teachings. Intellectual perception and transcendental wisdom. What is different? Intellectual perception is like this. Intellectual perception is very close to cognition, but it is centered mainly on the mental function and is related to judgment, which is based on the sixth sense: sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch, and consciousness. Okay? So this intellectual, perception is, something of cognition, our daily understanding. So sometimes we say that person is clever. That person is very, very intellectual. That person's judgment is very good. Working ability is very high. So this kind, intellectual power is an intellectual perception. So people say clever and, very good at studying, very good at working, very good at talking, very good at negotiating, very good at deciding and judging in our daily life. And this wisdom, this cognition is related to judgment of good and bad, good and evil. So this is an intellectual perception. Okay, I hope already this is not so easy to achieve this kind of intellectual perception. But what is transcendental wisdom? So this is a very, very difficult word. And today's topic is, I understand, a little bit difficult and high-level teachings. But let's study together. How Master teaches us. What is transcendental wisdom? To acquire transcendental wisdom, you need to start by maintaining the correct attitude to spiritual development in your daily life. Simply put, you are required to practice continuously and carefully the essentials of learning, which are the precept, meditation, and wisdom. Okay. This is the Buddhism word, three essentials of learning: precept, meditation, and wisdom. And I know that there are similar also teachings in Hinduism. Because Buddhism and Hinduism is related to each other. Okay, so to attain transcendental wisdom, we need religious training. In Happy Science, I introduce Eightfold Paths. This is a modern way of Eightfold Paths: right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right living, right effort, right will, right meditation. So this structure is a structure of meditation. When we practice meditation, actually we have to start step by step. Then finally you can reach the high level status of meditation. This is like a Buddha teachings, actually Happy Science teaching. So three essentials of learning. What three essential learning is a different explanation of Eightfold Path. You can understand like this. Different explanation of Eightfold Path. Precept is related to daily life. Yeah, you can check this, lower words. Precept is related to daily life. Right speech. How you can keep your speech properly. Don't say, bad things to others, or don't, set flattery or so on. Right action is we shouldn't be violent. We shouldn't kill people, animals, and so on. Right action. And right living is how your life is proper in your daily life. Okay, you start wake up early and sleep well and eating properly and meditating properly and so on. Okay? And meditation is mainly including concentration. So right effort, what kind of vision you have, okay? Then what kind of effort you want to do. Right will is like related to vision. What kind of vision? And right will is related to also prayer. Then right meditation. So something, we do daily effort for soul training. Then what kind of purpose do you have in your life? It's a right will. Then right meditation. Based on this purpose and based on proper lifestyle, you can practice meditation. Then after practicing this meditation, you can attain wisdom. This wisdom is related to right view and right thought. Right view is a proper understanding, proper judgment of this world. And right thought, because you have right view, proper judgment, proper understanding in this world, you can think properly, right thought. So this right view, right thought is related to wisdom. So, okay. So anyway, what I want to say is as long as we practice Eightfold Path, we can attain proper wisdom. We can attain transcendental wisdom. Okay. So as you continue to control your thoughts and deeds daily, according to the precept, and to meditate and accumulate wisdom, you will eventually experience liberation. You can feel happiness. Okay, we have many suffering in this world, but when we practice this religious training, we can be free from that kind of suffering. As a result, you will attain the state of mind known as nirvana. The wisdom you will gain in the state of nirvana is called transcendental wisdom. Okay, so this is a different from intellectual perception. Transcendental wisdom needs to attain transcendental wisdom. We need meditation or self-reflection. While still living in this three-dimensional world, three-dimensional world is this world, materialistic world, you would understand clearly what kind of world this is and the reason you are being allowed to live now in relation to other people. So this is a transcendental wisdom. Okay, so when we practice meditation, gradually we can deepen our understanding. We are here for our soul training. This world is just temporary place. So important thing is how to keep beautiful, pure mind, even in this materialistic world. What we can bring back to the other world is only our mind status. So we can reach this kind of understanding. then this transcendental wisdom is actually we can get objective perspective on our daily life. We are judging things based on our subjective perspective, especially when we are talking, when we are, studying, when we are working. At that time, we live based on subjective perspective. But when we practice meditation, we can attain objective perspective. Then we can understand ourselves from objective perspective. We can understand other person's relationship with other persons from objective perspective. Okay? Then if you can widen your perspective further, you can understand how you are living in your city, in nature. Okay? And if you can widen your perspective further, you understand how you are living on this earth. Okay, so this kind of, transcendental wisdom is a very big wisdom, which is totally different from intellectual, perspective. So to put it in another way, the transcendental wisdom brings a deep realization that you are being allowed to live, rather than that you are living proactively. Okay? So if you acquire certain kind of transcendental wisdom, you understand your life are given by God or Buddha. Then you are being allowed to live on this world for soul training. Okay? So this is a transcendental wisdom. So to attain transcendental wisdom, actually we need meditation. When you examine and if you attain to get certain level of transcendental wisdom, you can think like this way. When you examine your present life from a completely different angle, forgetting the past completely and starting out with a clean slate, you can see a new various problems you are facing, as if when you are rewinding a tape and playing it over and over again. Take a fresh look at your own likes and dislikes, what you consider to be good and bad, and at your relationship with people around you. And so, if you have transcendental wisdom, you can also imagine the different life. Okay? Many times we decided our life choice, like a school and marriage partner, your husband and wife, your work. Okay, inside of your work, also you decided many things. So you had also other option. You had other option how you could live. Okay, you might have other kind of life. So if you have this kind of transcendental wisdom, you can meditate or you can imagine if my choice was different. My choice were different. So you would have like this life. You could think like this way also. you can understand your life from many kind of perspective, many kind of angle. So this picture is writing with Japanese, so you don't understand. It's okay. It's okay. Just an image. So for example, this boy study at the library. Study at the library. Then he was writing the novel. He was writing a novel, but he just focusing on being alone. Then he became the, he became old. He became old. So he felt lonely at the library. But if this boy, he could make a friend at the library, he could, read books together, and he could make his friend happy by writing novel. Yeah, this is just an example, just a simple story. But based on our judgment, we can choose different life. In Hinduism, some people feel life is already fixed or confirmed based on our birth date and the star, based on astrology or something like that, astrology or something like that. But actually, we are deciding our life. So if we have, higher perspective, which means transcendental wisdom, actually we can choose proper way of our life from bigger perspective. The state of transcendental wisdom embodied the great enlightenment, where you endeavor to see the whole picture from a broad perspective with a mind that constantly seeks to be egoless, and a heart which constantly draws close to the void. Close the void. Void is a little difficult word, so this time I don't talk too much. Void is, understand this word is based on spiritual world, one part of spiritual world. This kind of understanding is a void. That point is try to seek egoless mind to attain transcendental wisdom. So transcendental wisdom, if you want to attain transcendental wisdom, we have to seek the mind status of egoless, okay, through meditation. And before meditation, we should keep proper living style in our daily life. So Master teaches us, remember that transcendental wisdom can only be attained as a result of constant effort to refine your soul. Okay? So this constant effort is like this. This book said precept meditation wisdom, but actually we practice Eightfold Paths. Right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right living, right effort, right will, right meditation. Actually, we can attain transcendental wisdom. Okay? Then transcendental wisdom. If you attain transcendental wisdom, you can feel freedom of your soul. And also, you can live what you want to live. Because you have higher perspective. Cannot be perfect, but you can do bigger judgment, a proper judgment. But to attain this transcendental wisdom, we need mind status to be egoless. Okay, so this is today's study. And if you understand this knowledge, these teachings, you understand why meditation is important.